So you have been asked to calculate mass of reactant or mole of reactants. You will be using then the simple ratio method. Now what is meant by ratio method? You have been given mass, then what will you do with that given mass? And also for example, you have been asked to calculate the mass in gram of products, then how are you going to calculate it, right? So first of all, the very first example, let me do it for you. Calculate the mass of magnesium oxide. We have to find mass of magnesium oxide, right? And we have been given with mass of magnesium, and that is 6 grams. So let's do it. I hope my screen is clearly visible to you and my voice is also clear, so that nobody get any confusion. So 2 moles of magnesium reacts with 1 mole of oxygen to form 2 moles of magnesium oxide. This is a simple reaction. Now you have been given with 6.0 grams of magnesium just, and you will have to find mass of magnesium oxide. Now remember, we have learned and practiced the precursor, the practicing questions in pretty much detail, and also have provided you a worksheet related to these practice questions. So I hope you will not get confused. Now there are basically 3 steps while solving this type of question. When you have been given mass and also you have been asked to find mass of the product. So in first step, we will be converting this mass into moles. We know, again, we have practiced these type of questions in detail. Mass is 6.0 gram, whereas molar mass of magnesium is 24 gram per mole, right? So just calculate it down, please. Anybody having calculator, just do it. Hurry up, students. Anybody having calculator?
0.25.
0.25 moles, right? Now we have converted mass of magnesium into number of moles. Step number 1 cleared. Now the step number 2 is that of ratio method. Now what is meant by ratio method? We will be finding number of moles of magnesium oxide by ratio method. We will be comparing the given data and the required data. So the given data is magnesium and the required data is magnesium oxide. We have nothing to do with this one. This is in excess. No, the very first step will be that of reaction. So according to the reaction, how many moles of magnesium are present? 2. And 2 moles of magnesium, according to the reaction, reacts with excess or 1 mole of oxygen to form 2 moles of magnesium oxide. 2 atoms of magnesium or 2 moles of magnesium react with 1 mole of oxygen to form 2 mole of magnesium oxide, right? The next step will be that of given data. 0.25 moles will then produce X number of moles of magnesium oxide. So just by cross multiplication method, 2 into X is equal to 2 into 0.25, or X is equal to 0.25. 2 will cancel out, right? 2 is multiplied on the left side, and on the right side it will be divided, and 2 in the numerator and denominator will cancel out with each other, and hence we have calculated 0.25 moles of magnesium oxide. Step number 2 is clear. Now again, in step number 3, we will have to convert these number of moles into mass, because they have asked us to find mass of magnesium oxide. So again, we have practiced this formula in detail. Number of moles multiplied by molar mass of MgO. So mass will be equal to 0.25 moles, and the molar mass of magnesium oxide is given, and that is 40. So 40 gram per mole. Mole will cancel out with each other, and the answer will be, I guess, 10 grams. Is it clear to you? So what have we done? We have first of all converted mass into number of moles. Then we have find number of mass of reactant to number of moles of reactant. Then we have find number of moles of product by ratio method, and then again we have converted number of moles of product into number of moles of reactant. Is it clear to you, students?
Yes, sir.
Not number
Yes,
of moles of reactant. We have converted number of moles of product into mass of product. This is the final answer. Is it clear? Please note it down. Note it.
Take second, sir.
Everybody has noted it down.
yes, sir.
All right. Now, let me do one more question of, for example, in this scenario, in this type of question, you have been given with molecules of water, right? And you have to calculate mass. You have to calculate mass. So what we are going to do, again, the three steps, step number one, step number two, and step number three. Now, as we know that we always find ratio in number of moles, but we have not been given with number of moles. So we will convert this number of molecule into number of moles by using the formula, that is N is equal to number of molecules, right, divided by Avogadro's number. So number of moles is equal to 1.20 cross 10 to the power 24 divided by 6.02 cross 10 to the power 23. And please calculate it down.
Sir, मैं
Sir,
laughing calculator.
1.99 multiplied by 10 raised to power 46.
No, this is wrong. Again, I've told you multiple times that you should use this button to calculate. You should use the fraction button to calculate this one, right? It should be just 1.99, I guess. Just do it again, please. Now, the given data is water, and the required data is mass of hydrogen gas. Now, according to the reaction, is it 1.99? Let me do it for you.
Sir, 1.99 सही है.
Yes. So, as we know that, according to the reaction, 2 moles of water decompose together to form 2 moles of hydrogen gas. So, 1.99 moles of water will produce X number of moles. So, I guess the answer will be same, and that is 1.99 moles of hydrogen gas, right? So again, we
Yes,
will be converting this into mass in grams. So mass is equals to number of moles multiplied by mr. Mass is equals to 1.99 multiplied by the molar mass of hydrogen is 2. Molar mass is mass of 1 mole. So this will be equal to, I guess, 3.98 grams. Is it clear?
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now another question, if particles are given and you have been asked to find number of molecules of hydrogen gas, then what will you do? Will you do the first step? Will you do the first step or not?
Yes, sir.
Student, will you do the second step?
Yes.
Will you do the third step?
No, sir.
Yes. So what will you do? You will have to convert this number of moles into shabash.
Atoms?
No, number of molecules, because number of molecules have been asked to find, right? So again, number,
Divided.
yes, number of molecules is not divide, multiply number of moles into number. So number of moles are 1.99 and our number is it clear now? So
Yes,
if
sir.
you have been asked to find mass in gram, that you will just convert mole into mass using this formula. And if you have been asked to find number of molecules, then you will convert moles into molecules using this formula. Clear? Yes, please.
इसका आपने लिया.
Over here, of course, this is hydrogen. The number of moles are that of hydrogen, and also mass of hydrogen gas is required. So we will be using molar mass of hydrogen, and that is just 2, H2. Now, do not please confuse with this 2, right? Molar mass is the mass of 1 mole, not 2. This is just for the balancing chemical equation. Always you should find R of one molecule, right? So 1 multiplied by 2 is equal to 2. Is it clear, Eza?
Yes, sir.
Any other question, please? Just 3 minutes are left, I guess. I'm sending
Sir,
worksheet number 7 and worksheet number 9 to you. You will have to do it. Okay? Yes, please. Do you want to ask
is
anything?
it class? Number of
What?
atoms per reactor.
Yes, excellent. If you have been asked, for example, find the number of atoms, right? Find number of atoms of hydrogen, then you will do the first step, you will do the second step, you will do this step as well, and then you will have to find, as we know that one molecule of hydrogen is equal to two atoms. So what is the answer? For example, such number of molecules of hydrogen gas will you will have to multiply it. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Any other question, please? No?
No, sir.
Then take care. Allah Hafiz.